If you've been searching for a gated community in Las Vegas with homes over 3,200 square feet, open concept layouts, indoor-outdoor living, and strip views, all tucked inside one of the hottest new villages in Summerlin West, then don't go anywhere because this could be the one. This is Carlisle, a brand new luxury community built by Tri Pointe Homes, located right here in Grand Park, the newest and most talked about village in Summerlin West. Today, we're walking through several of the model floor plans here at Carlisle, and while we do, I'll be talking about everything but the house. So that means the community, the lifestyle, current pricing, availability, incentives, plus a few key considerations you'll want to keep in mind before buying here. As always, I'm Sierra, and I help people relocating to Las Vegas find not just the right home, but the perfect community for their lifestyle. So if you're on the hunt for new construction, text YouTube to the number you see on your screen, and I'll be reaching out to help you start your search. We're starting right here at my favorite plan, which is Plan 1 on the Carlisle Ridge side, which I'll explain in a little bit what the ridge means. This single-story plan is just over 3,200 square feet with 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. What stands out immediately is the open layout, the massive great room that flows straight into the kitchen, the high ceilings, and those sliding glass doors that completely disappear into the wall. I love that the primary suite is tucked away on its own side of the house, super private, and that spa-style bath with a freestanding tub and walk-in shower feels like it's straight out of a resort. Optional features here include a dog wash station in the laundry room and even an outdoor shower off the primary bath. Small touches like this make this floor plan feel both elevated and practical. Now, while we tour this model, let's talk about the builder behind it, Tri Pointe Homes. Tri Pointe is one of the most respected builders in the Western U.S., known for its clean, modern architecture, open concept floor plans, and a focus on sustainability, which don't we all love that? You'll notice their homes always have a signature look. High ceilings, tons of natural light. That's one of the things I love most about Tri Pointe is that you'll notice throughout all of these models, there are windows absolutely everywhere. Plus, they offer layouts that are both stylish and functional. They also emphasize energy efficiency with advanced framing, tankless water heaters, Energy Star appliances, and smart thermostats, all parts of their Living Smart program, which focuses on health design and environmental performance. So you can expect lower utility bills and cleaner air inside your home by purchasing a Tri Pointe home. As a realtor and a Tri Pointe homeowner myself, I can say their customer service is beyond belief. I honestly had one of the best experiences buying my current home, and it was worlds above the previous builder that I purchased through. And just helping my clients buy homes, I've gained experience with a lot of different builders, and I can honestly say Tri Pointe is the top of the top line. Now, since we're talking about builders, let me quickly touch on something really important, and that is representation when buying new construction. A lot of people don't realize that when you walk into a model home, the agent inside represents the builder, not you. Their job is to get the best deal for the builder, not necessarily to protect your interests. That's where I come in. I help my clients navigate upgrades, lot selection, contracts, and inspections, and the best part is my services are completely free to you. 99% of the time, the builder pays my compensation, so you don't have to worry about that. And before you visit any model homes or register online, make sure to reach out to me first. That way, you're protected and don't accidentally go unrepresented. So on that note, if you are planning on checking out any model homes soon, text YouTube to the number you see on your screen, and I'll help you line up everything in advance, from appointments to lot lists to current incentives. Now, let's talk about this neighborhood itself. The Carlisle community, I touched on this a little bit ago, is split into two sides. The eastern half is Carlisle Ridge, and the western half is Carlisle Peak. There are 98 home sites total, all behind a secured gated entrance. Some of them are move-in ready and others are still under construction, but I will be sharing the current availability in a bit, so don't go anywhere. Throughout Carlisle, there are 6 floor plans to choose from, including 2 single-story options with base pricing starting around $1.5 to $1.75 million. And as always, remember that base price is just a starting point. With lot premiums and builder upgrades, many quick move-in homes currently available sit above $2 million. However, Tri Pointe is currently offering some amazing incentives, and I will be covering those later on in this video, so don't go anywhere because you'll definitely want to hear what they're offering. All right, now let's move over to Plan 2 on the ridge side. This one's just over 3,400 square feet, and it's one of the most flexible designs here. It can easily flex between 2 and 4 bedrooms, depending on how you configure the lounge and study spaces. You can also add a multi-generational suite, which is super popular right now and incredibly functional for larger families, or exactly that, multi-generational families. If you have young kids and your parents are living with you, it's definitely a great option that a lot of builders are offering throughout Las Vegas. My favorite feature here is the detached flex room. It can be a gym, office, theater, or you could turn it into a game room like they have it staged here in the model. If you love open concept living but still want quiet nooks to escape to, this floor plan nails that balance. Now, while we're here, let's zoom out and talk about exactly where we are, because location is one of Carlisle's biggest draws. We're here in Grand Park, which is Summerlin West's newest village. Summerlin, of course, is a massive master plan community on the west side of Las Vegas, made up of distinct villages, each with its own feel and amenities. Now, I will be making a very detailed video about Summerlin because I oftentimes get questions from people who live out of state and are relocating here about what the deal is with Summerlin, because everyone talks about it, but it's kind of confusing just because it's been around since the 90s and it's growing so much. So if one person says Summerlin, they could be talking about the 1996 homes, or they could be talking about the 2026 homes. So it's really a diverse, growing area, but one of the most, if not the most popular area in Las Vegas. Now, Grand Park is generating a lot of buzz because of what's coming. The name comes about because they are building a 60-acre central park, which will anchor the village, complete with walking trails, sports fields, and eventually direct access to the Summerlin Trail system. Perhaps the most exciting piece is the future Summerlin urban core. This is a planned mixed-use hub expected to bring a true downtown experience to this side of the valley. And we're talking boutique shops, rooftop dining, and office space and some apartments as well. All of this would be just minutes from your doorstep, which is a huge drawing factor for wanting to be in this area. Also, not to mention, great for resale. So getting in now before all of this is built is only going to help you sell for more down the road. So living in Grand Park means being close to everything. You're about 8 minutes from downtown Summerlin. That includes dining, shopping, and community events all in one spot. And then there's restaurants like Trattoria Reggiano, Maggiano's, and Public School 702. Grape Street is one of my favorites in downtown Summerlin. Plus, they offer a weekly farmers market and summer activities like yoga in the park, concerts, and things like that. You're also just minutes from the Red Rock Resort and Casino, which has amazing dining. Definitely try T-Bones and ask for Denise if you do. They have an amazing spa that I have been to a couple of times, and it's always so relaxing. And then, of course, a movie theater, casino if you're into that, and then an incredible pool with private cabanas. And I want to say locals get a discount. I'm going to have to check on that, but keep that in mind. For daily convenience, you've got a brand new, absolutely beautiful Whole Foods, a Trader Joe's, Sprouts, and Costco nearby. Basically, everything you need is within a short drive. You honestly never need to drive more than 20-30 minutes if you buy in this area, unless, of course, you want to go down to the Strip, which most locals will hit up for a special event, or if they have friends in town. Also, if you are into the outdoors, Red Rock Canyon is just up the road for hiking, biking, and scenic drives through some of the most beautiful desert landscapes in Nevada. So Grand Park really gives you the best of both worlds. You have the suburban, quiet living, as well as upscale dining and weekend adventures just outside your back door, literally. So if this kind of lifestyle sounds like what you're looking for, text YouTube to the number you see on your screen, and I'll send you a list of every new construction community nearby, including current incentives and move-in timelines. Now let's hop over to the peak side, starting with Plan 1, a perfect fit for families who want a little extra space. This plan ranges from 3,500 to 3,800 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and a 3 to 4 car garage. So the main level is wide open with a kitchen that anchors the space. Plus, in this one, they have a prep kitchen, which I'm super excited to show you. And then there's an upstairs loft that adds a flexible second living area. You could turn it into a playroom, a lounge, media setup, or an office if needed. And wait until you see this backyard. It's perfect for entertaining and definitely taking in those west side sunsets. Now, since this community attracts so many families, let's talk about the schools. Carlisle is zoned for Givens Elementary, Sig Rogich Middle School, and Palo Verde High School. All of these are less than a 10-minute drive away. You'll also find private school options like Faith Lutheran, Meadows, Doral Academy, Adelson, and Bishop Gorman. Now, these are all like the main top private schools in the valley, and they're all right here in Summerlin. So that is a huge reason why so many families move to the Summerlin area. Beyond schools, Grand Park will feature beautiful parks like the 60-acre park I mentioned before, sports fields, pickleball courts, and a large playground area once the main park is complete. So if you're relocating with family and you want a list of communities within a particular school zone, text YouTube to the number on your screen and let me know that that's what you're looking for, and I will send you a custom list that matches your school preferences. Now, let's be honest, no community is perfect, and I like to be upfront about that and let you know what to expect, the pros and the cons. So here at Carlisle, let's first talk about the construction, because this whole area, as you can see in some of the drone footage in the beginning, is all completely undeveloped. So you can expect trucks, dust, and noise for at least the next few years. For some people, this is a big drawback, and then for others, they don't mind as much because they want that new area. So it's definitely just something that comes along with buying new construction. Secondly is traffic. So the 215, which is the main freeway that you'll take living in this area, is undergoing a massive expansion. Massive, I'm talking $310 million. $310 million. And it's going to take 3 years, and they just started. So this huge expansion happening on the 215 and Summerlin Parkway is already causing a lot of traffic, especially during rush hour. So keep that in mind if you commute, that this will be something that you'll have to deal with for the next 3 years. And third thing I want to point out is lot orientation. Most of the homes here at Carlisle face east or west, so you'll either have direct morning sun or afternoon sun. For some, this is a deal breaker. I have a lot of clients who say they will only buy a north-south facing home just because it saves on energy and things like that. However, if it's not a big deal for you, if you like the sun, if you don't mind it, definitely tons of options in this neighborhood for you. The upside is that you do get strip views on the east-facing lots, which is absolutely worth it for some buyers. It all depends on your lifestyle. Do you prefer cooler shade or the glow of the Las Vegas Strip in your backyard? All right, now since we're talking about new construction, let's take a second to talk about what it's actually like building a home here in Las Vegas, because the process is definitely a lot different than buying resale, and I like to talk about it so that you can be prepared. So there are typically 3 phases you'll experience. The first is lot and floor plan selection. That's where you choose your home site, and then most of the time, the builder will have already chosen a floor plan as well as elevation and sometimes structural options. However, if you get in early enough, you can sometimes choose these things for yourself. It's also when your purchase price gets locked in. The second phase is the design studio appointment. This is where you'll pick out all of the interior finishes from flooring, cabinets, countertops, fixtures, all that fun stuff. And this is where people can get a little overwhelmed. I know personally when I went, I was overwhelmed, and I do this for a living. So it's definitely good to have someone outside who's not living in your house there to help you make these decisions. And I always try to come to every single possible appointment to help my buyers when they're buying new construction. And then finally, you'll have the build phase, which usually takes anywhere from 6 to 12 months, depending on supply timelines and how far along they already are. During this stage, you'll do frame locks, inspections, and your final orientation before closing. It's always such a fun experience, and it's also one that can feel super stressful if you're trying to navigate it alone. That's exactly why I help my clients through every single step, from selecting the right lot to reviewing contracts and helping make smart design choices that will actually boost resale value later on. Because I know that's not on your radar, but it is on mine, because if I do a good enough job, I want to be the one that you choose to help sell your house 10, 20 years from now. So if you're thinking about building from the ground up here in Vegas, especially in new areas like Grand Park, text YouTube to the number on your screen and I will send you what's available and we'll get started. All right, finishing strong, we are here at Plan 3 on the peak side. This one is just over 4,000 square feet, and it can be up to 5 bedrooms and has another 4-car garage. The primary suite has its own sitting area and balcony with mountain or strip views, and the loft can easily convert into a 5th bedroom if needed. This is the kind of home that feels grand but still very livable. Now, while we tour this plan, let's talk numbers, because this is what I know many people come to these videos for. So as of today, which is October 10th, 2025, there are 14 home sites currently in the build stage. So they are being built and available to be purchased. 4 of these are on the ridge side and are priced between $2.1 and $2.17 million. 10 of these are on the peak side, and they run from $1.7 to $2.2 million. What I mean by the build stage is these homes have the lot's been picked out, a floor plan's been picked out, and some structural upgrades have already been picked out as well. And sometimes, depending on how far along they are, design upgrades have also been picked out. So depending on which lot you actually choose, you won't be able to pick absolutely everything. However, this will give you a sooner closing time and a sooner date to move in. These 14 homes are available and are ready for a buyer. They just aren't available right now to move in. If you are looking to move right now, there are 2 homes. Both of them are on the ridge side, and they are both Plan 1s. And if you remember, that was that single story floor plan, and they are listed just above $1.18 million. So these 2 homes are absolutely beautiful, and they're available to move in right now. If you text me and let me know that you want to go see these homes, I can take you out to get you into these exact homes, not just the models, but the actual home that you would be buying. And then we can work on getting a contract written up and an offer presented to the builder. Plus, you will get to take a part of their current incentives Now, keep in mind, these are current. If you're watching these a year from now, their incentives are definitely going to be different. So this is for October of 2025. Tri Pointe is currently offering $100,000 off select homes or $150,000 off when you use their preferred lender. Now, as your agent, I'm usually going to recommend that you use an outside lender just because they are unbiased and they can give you different incentives on their own. However, sometimes you simply can't beat the offer that is being presented by the builder's offer. And I always run through all of these options and numbers with you when I work with you. So these incentives are huge. We're talking $100,000, $150,000 just for buying right now. So I don't know how long these incentives will last. So if you want to get in now and take advantage of this while they last, definitely reach out to me. You know how, by texting YouTube at the number you see on your screen, and we'll be in touch. All right, so now that we've talked about all of the floor plans, we've seen them all, we've talked about the area that we're in, the community, what's around here, I want to talk a little bit about who Carlisle is for. And in my opinion, if you love modern architecture, views, and being a part of a growing area, this might be perfect. So it's definitely ideal for families wanting to be near top schools. This is always one of the biggest drawing factors to Summerlin. However, these homes are also great for families who maybe have their kids out of the house and they want space for when they come visit, and you could host holidays and all that fun stuff. And then all of these homes with the indoor-outdoor living are absolutely amazing if you entertain. If you throw pool parties or barbecues or just have family and friends over often, then these are definitely an excellent option. Plus, they're in a convenient location that people would actually want to come visit you in. On the flip side, if you prefer larger lots or mature landscaping, or you want to be somewhere that there's not construction in the back of your head all the time, then this might not be the neighborhood for you, and I'd be happy to help you find either a resale or a community that began being built a couple of years ago so that it's reaching the end of construction, which there are a lot of communities like that here in Summerlin. So again, if you're considering any new construction in Las Vegas, don't go at it alone. That is my number one piece of advice. Builders have on-site reps for their interests, and you deserve representation for yours, and that's exactly what I'm here for. And on that note, if you are thinking about touring model homes, please reach out to me first, because if you go in alone, you're going to have to go unrepresented because the on-rep site will remember you even if you don't sign in, and they will not let me represent you. So text YouTube to the number on your screen if you are considering a move now, a year from now, or whenever, and we will get this process started and make sure you're protected, informed, and ready to negotiate the best deal possible. So that's your full look at Carlisle by Tri Pointe Homes right here in Grand Park in Summerlin West. And I'm curious, we saw 4 model homes today, and I really want to know, what is your favorite one? We saw Carlisle Peak Plan 1 and 3, as well as Carlisle Ridge Plans 1 and 2. So comment down below what your favorite one. My personal favorite one was definitely Carlisle Ridge Plan 2. I just loved the layout of that one and all of the outdoor space. That's one of my biggest factors, and something that a lot of my clients say as well. They want space to entertain outdoors, build a pool if they want. So that was my favorite one. But comment down below what your favorite one was, because I'm very curious. If you have any questions, want current updated pricing whenever you're watching this video, or if you would like to schedule a private tour, text YouTube to the number on your screen and I will personally send you the latest availability, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another Everything But the House tour with me. And I will see you in the next one.